Hello, magical divine one. I don't know what's going to come through today, but I do know that one of the messages that has been coming through for me since early this morning, I don't really know what time it started, but the message that's been coming through for you is source it, don't force it. And when in my mind's eye, I see the sourcing of it is not just accessing the source of you, it's truly trusting the source of you. It's truly stepping into a feeling your way through the world as opposed to thinking your way through the world. It's truly a way for you to embody, embrace the now, the magical now. And through this way of being in the world, this feeling way of being, of trusting what you feel versus knowing, understanding how and why it's going to work or where it won't work, you are now, triple one as this is coming through, you are now beyond that paradigm completely, fully, should you choose it. You've been beyond that paradigm always, but you had to play in these paradigms to remember what was true for you. And I'm just hearing that for many of you, you know this to be true, but I'm just seeing like toes at the ocean, hesitating to take a step in. More so, they're giving me more on that. What I'm actually seeing is somebody standing with their feet in the sand, and the ocean is obviously, all oceans are different, but somebody standing in the ocean, and the waves every now and again actually come up and touch their feet, and then you kind of see the waves go back and go play back and forth, but far away from the person, until every now and again it comes up, so up to the person's feet. This is, I'm just hearing a representative of your relationship with source. It's you're waiting for source to come and stay with you where you are, right? But actually it can't. All source can do now is come and play and remind you of where you are calling yourself to, right? That's why your reality is reflecting whatever it is reflecting to you at this time. The ways in which you aren't free, the ways in which you are still limiting yourself, the paradigms and belief systems that you are still playing in that truly aren't for you, that were part of the conditioning, the falling asleep process, the forgetting. It's not me telling you, and it's not source telling you that these aren't for you. It is for you to choose when they are not for you, but they are not for you. They're not for anyone that is awakened to the truth of their inner being, of who and what they are, the source, right? You are source, and you are here having a human experience, and you are remembering more and more that you are source. Okay, so with the remembering, the paradigm play of, like, I'm just hearing the old way, or the old paradigm play, it automatically, naturally, organically shifts out, whether you consciously choose it to or not. But what they're reminding you of is that it is a choice. Everything is a belief system. So if you choose for that to be here and now, then it will be. And the timing means nothing. It's all you, and you are always divinely aligned and right on time, even if you feel out of alignment. But this will bring me back to the heart space, the sacred heart. Not so much the heart chakra, but like your 0 point, like you, your soul, whatever word feels resonant for you, the essence of you, 4/4 as this is coming through. You have the power to choose in each and every now moment. This is not new, you know this. You are now being called to choose to consciously follow the call of you from your heart and not from your mind. What do you feel like doing? What do you feel called to do? Do you suddenly feel inspired by something that came out of the blue? Like, learn to work with your brain. Like, your brain is just a translation system. I mean, it's more than that, but for what they're showing me here, it's just a translation system. The answer still remains here. I'm just hearing it's very, very easy if you take a moment to see the difference between an ego thought and I want to say a source-based thought, or an inspired thought, or a true you thought. Because it has to come in through the brain. It has to be translated somewhere. And this is now where you fully you work with your hardware. There is a shifting into feeling. And with that, it's 6/6, and that's the new number for this collective, but I'm feeling the relevance and the resonance in that number. So, not sure why yet. Maybe we'll know today, maybe not. Okay, so I'm not sure where I left off, if I'm being 100% honest, but I also trust that is also very much possibly where I was supposed to end off. You are a new human here to be a new human. It means you have to change. You can't do things the same way. The same way is what I'm having a really bad headache. I'm also having ridiculous allergies. So if I sound a bit croaky or my eyes are a bit puffy, just allergy season for me apparently. Anyway, back to you, because this is you. It is all about you. And it's all about you realizing, remembering, anchoring in that it is all about you and what you choose. I'm being told to stop there. I'm being told to take out the cards. Okay, so if any of that resonates with you, of truly stepping into a heart-based consciousness, a way of feeling your way through the world and not thinking your way through the world, then I'm just being guided to say stick around, because there's more magic at play. Okay, so this resonates with you, please do ground yourself now with your breath. My name is Angela. I channel source consciousness through for you guys daily, sometimes more. And I'm just being called to say or remind you that where you place your attention, your focus, your energy, that is where the magic is. 8/8. Okay. Breathing in through the nose, holding for a moment a capacity at your heart space, just acknowledging the source of you, the truth of you, the light of you, before fully surrendering on each exhale. Breathing at your own pace. I find 5 to be the magic number, but do whatever you feel called to do. Okay. I'm being told to take all of these that fell on the floor. This is really, really, I'm getting chills everywhere, to like the tips of my toes, everywhere. This is such a beautiful energy. Cards at the bottom, the Awakening card was the first to come out, with the Knight of Materials, the Emperor, and the Page of Inspiration. Page of Inspiration being the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Materials being the Knight of Pentacles. 911. So big emphasis on this Knight of Pentacles, and I'm feeling things are really popping into your material world. What I'm seeing is almost like a sort of a very, very basic animation game, like a mouse click one where you're building like a town, and let's say you buy 20 barrels of hay and 5 cows, or I don't know why it's coming through as farm animals, but it is. And as you click, it suddenly appears on your farm, so it's instantaneous. And I'm very close to instantaneous. I'm just hearing timing is everything. Timing is perfect. Divine timing is at play. I'm also hearing very much here today So whenever this message finds you, I don't know how to word this. I would imagine that magic is very much at play in your day today, or in the next 24 hours, whenever you're watching this. It is, I'm hearing that I need to say that if this finds you in the time of recording, I think today is 27th of July 2025, with this Lion's Gate portal that is open and the Strength card coming through here with this, which I'll speak about in a moment, you are so divinely guided. I'm being called to like the lion, the you, the divine feminine in you, as well as just anything that needs taming in your life, or that feels that it needs taming. That's what it's coming through as taming, maybe because of the lion. And I'm just hearing that the divine feminine tames the lion, which is very much what the Strength card represents. But it's like source is 1111 as this is coming through. Source is very much at play here cosmically. So much has been activated within you at this time, and has been more and more for this whole year. So timeless, it's now the 7th month of the year. So I want to say the last 6 to 7 months for you have been intense. You've noticed a lot of shifts, changes around and within. And I'm just being called here to these two cards. Like, you are bringing this in for you through all that you are remembering, through all that you are choosing to forget, for every paradigm you choose not to play in, for every time you check your ego, check your judgment, check in with the source of you, every time you choose you, no matter how insignificant it may seem to you, it is, I'm just hearing like a massive, is actually the word they're giving me, a massive portal that you are jumping through. I'm hearing with this Emperor, the less you play in the 4D paradigm of the mind, of trying to understand, of trying to fix, of trying to know, instead of the knowing without knowing, right? So full trust, full surrender. This is what you are stepping into, okay, with the Awakening and the Emperor card. This is not even what you are stepping into, this is what you are running towards, and I'm getting chills there. You are running towards it. I'm just being guided to say that there is no running that needs to occur, right? You are really, this place, wherever you are, whatever you are experiencing at this time, it's major. It's massive. It's life altering. It's everything altering. It is the end of, I'm just hearing, it's the end of the other, and not quite sure exactly what they mean by that, and they're not giving me more. So I feel like it's relevant for one of you, at least one of you. Okay, so it's the end of the other. I guess what I'm seeing here now is I'm being called to the Fool card, the 0. The end of the other means like all, I'm just hearing all for the one, or all in for the one, or there is only the one. So it's the end of the other. So you are truly stepping into turning that deck over. It's speaking to me. Temperance card was speaking through there, and I am feeling that this is just natural balance, right? Things are happening organically. With the Death card, I will pull some clarifiers here for you guys, see if they're going to give anything there, any specific guidance. But what I'm seeing, this is kind of like, it's the death of your ego, the massive ego death at this time. And ego death is tough. Well, it's as tough as you allow it to be. It's as tough as you hold on. I'm hearing metamorphosis is almost complete. Transformation is done. You are done. I get this 1444 as I feel this. You are done, and it's not just done. You are done. Enough. You have experienced enough of, I want to say, the shadow side, but it's not referring to shadow work. They're kind of giving the shadow side of like, okay, imagine like the world split. I think there's some movies where like you can see the other world is upside down. And imagine one is light and one is shadow, and they're exactly the same. It's like you're done playing in the upside down world. You're coming back to point, coming back to center, coming right side up. And it's like, I'm also just seeing the sun rising like in the right place. And I don't know why they're giving that to me, but now what my human is remembering is something about at one stage the sunflowers were not facing the sun, and then there was a whole conspiracy theory about has the sun moved, or so I'm also just hearing true north. So basically what the emphasis here is that you are now ready to step into your rightful place and shine where you are. Okay. I don't know why that imagery came through, but I trust it. This end of cycle, it's beyond end of cycle, but they are telling me not to say more, not to emphasize the ending so much as to, okay, let me pull a clarifier or two on that death card, but they're wanting me to put more emphasis here. For me, this card is the epitome. It's like the visual representation of holding the pose, keeping the darkness at bay, and your ego, your thoughts, the old paradigms that you played in, your old belief systems, the thoughts of unworthiness, the fears, that's all you. You are keeping you at bay. And only you can do that in each and every now moment. And this is, I'm really being called to the full, the zero, like you are stepping into the unknown, but into a place of trusting your zero point of creation, of trusting you, of trusting the source of you. And this is very much, I'm hearing, source it, don't force it again. Stop trying to force things. I'm going to pull these clarifiers, and then I'm going to talk about the page of inspiration, because with the forcing, they're bringing something through there for you. Okay. The 9 of voices, the 9 of swords, and the 5 of materials, the 5 of pentacles. Okay. This is really, really the end of where you put your fears to bed. Not because you do anything, because you choose not to play in those paradigms. It's like, fears, I'm done with you, I'm putting you to bed. You can choose to try and understand them, to analyze them, but you can also just as easily choose to acknowledge them, love them, thank them, alchemize them, and continue. And find your, and now what, or yes and, or what next. As you place these fears to sleep in the mind space, because swords is very much, it's the air element, so it's the mind, it's what's very, very fluid, it shifts. As you really, really, it's like catching a thought and going, hey, I've caught you, okay, let's talk. There is really emphasis on the communication with your fears, so that you can alchemize. 911 is this is coming through. And as you put these to bed, you're literally putting them to sleep in your material world. One more clarifier here. Okay, they're giving me 2. I'm actually going to shuffle because I'm not sure. They gave me the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Cups. But, here we go. The 8 of Voices. This is the card. Okay, so this is another one of these paradigms that you are stepping out of. The 8 of Voices, the 8 of Swords, the feeling of entrapment, the feeling of being stuck. I'm being called to just talk about the awakening card here with this card. This is truly where you are surrendering to your now as it is in its entirety, to every now as it is in its entirety, to trusting you. If something doesn't feel for you, say so. If you feel called to do something, choose to. Not in a thinking way, not trying to understand, in a playing way. Like, this is all about play, friends. This is all about play. With this page of inspiration, it's like Source is here playing with you. You are co-creating magic at this time. There is very much cosmic play at play. And being called to the cat. Like, she's just chilling there, right? It's almost like she's doing a yoga pose and she's very relaxed and she's just enjoying the moment. And through the enjoyment of the moment, Source can speak to her. Inspiration can come. You guys are all channels of Source consciousness. You know this to be true. And if this is the first time you're hearing it, I imagine that you feel the truth in those words. Especially if you've made it this far in the video. Sometimes I wonder how many people actually make it to the end. If you do make it to the end, leave a blue butterfly. You don't have to say why. If you feel called to, that is. No pressure. It's it interests me to know who. I find it exciting is actually really what it is. My human finds it very exciting because I know that these messages are designed to not scare people away, but yeah, to sort of repel people at some stages when the messages get quite deep. And this is why a lot of messages, I have to say, aren't for everyone. But everything is for you if you choose it to be. In the same way that everything, if you choose that which is not for you to be for you, you will experience the discomfort of playing in paradigms and with densities that just don't feel good to you, meaning they aren't resonant. You are following the flow, following the call of the now. And I'm really feeling with this page of inspiration that there is patience. It's like you've stepped into a place, or you have been stepping into this space, this place of pausing more and more. 2, 3, 4, this is coming through. Yes, this is beautiful for you guys. Of pausing more and more and knowing when to take inspired action. With the Knight of Inspiration, the Knight of Wands, it's you. I just see and feel, that there is pausing. There is more pausing. There is more connection. There is more stillness, and there is inspired action that is being 11, 111 as this is all coming through. There is inspired action when the call comes to take inspired action. Okay. I was going to pull some oracle on the 7 of inspiration, but I was source interrupted, and we are going to pull one alchemy card, and that will be all for today. Friends, this truly is you. Okay, I know exactly which card to take. The bottom card, Autumn. I'm being very much called to the colors there. So let's read. Let's read what is coming through. I don't know if Neptune is of relevance to any of you, but the Neptune card, Neptunus just fell out from the deck as I placed it into the box. Okay, let's see. This is also 19, which is a really, really relevant number I found for this collective. The ending and the beginning simultaneously. Okay. Autumn, the culmination, the broad view, generosity. In alchemical terms, autumn is the denouement of Earth's grand narrative. It is the symbol of culmination, harvesting, and resolution. The story of The story of our year finds closure, and we begin to look towards the horizon of the next one. It is likely this card will appear as an indicator of the efforts culminating, of hard work paying off, of fruit hanging low for the taking. Gratitude and generosity are the spirit of the season, so share the wealth of your fortune. Looking back, you realize many hands and hearts have helped you along the way. Holding tight to your bounty won't do any good. The alchemist shares their wisdom and wealth. They offer their boons back to the world as part of an ongoing cycle. Be like an autumnal tree. Come to fruition and then release. Go deeper, donate. Any amount will do. To ponder, activate generosity. This card nudges us to look at the big picture. It's a time to reflect back on the journey you've just completed. Free from writing and sending notes or thanking serve you well. Or free form writing and sending notes of thanks serve you well. Sorry, friends, I don't know why my eyes are so scratchy. I'm struggling to read the font a little bit today. Fall is regulated to the earth element and the cardinal direction of the west. You may be reminded of distant relatives or ancestors. Welcome them into your harvest celebrations. Okay, friends, so very, very fruitful time for you. And I'm also just being reminded that right now, you and your choices are like magnetic and amplified. So there is so much cosmic magic at play here today and for the next, till the 8th of August. So for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, have a beautiful, magical now. Bye-bye.